Good afternoon to every single one of you. Extraordinarily excited to be joining you from our small office here in the Cotswolds. We've promoted this showcase with all of you. In the coming weeks, we're going to be bringing you some unbelievable showcases that include the Polki diamonds that I've shared in our WhatsApp group. I know everyone's very excited about that, as am I. We also are working on another diamond program that is imminently going to arrive. So keep your eyes peeled on our WhatsApp group for that. But it is, if we can pull it off, nothing like this has ever been available in the UK before, and certainly probably in the Western world. So two huge diamond projects that are going to be with us in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to be doing that show with Sabrina, so very, very excited. Tonight's show, we wanted to do something a little bit different. We always love the fact that every time we join you, we hope that we're getting to know you a lot better, getting to know your tastes. We use that to help us when we go into the market and the deals that we do. One of the things that a lot of you always ask about, especially when we're dealing with the very rare stones that aren't commercially available, is I think you guys understand the value in a match pair. And you say, is there a match pair? And you guys know me, like I don't want to do anything for a quick sale, especially when it's my reputation. So I'm always reticent to match pairs live in the show, because I want them to be a true match. And that is something that I think many people would just say, yeah, that's close enough, go with it. I'll always give you my honest opinion. So what I've had in the last 2 to 3 weeks is my team working on actually matching these Grandidierite for you. We don't have a huge amount of these, but we are literally going to be bringing you a very small offering of these match pairs, and we're not going to ask you to pay a premium. When you're talking about very rare stones, when you have two that match, the price goes up exponentially. It's not the price twice. The idea of them matching, it's so rare that the price is, in many cases, more than 100% increase, 200% increase. We're not going to do that, so these deals will sell out really quick. So one of the reasons tonight that we are not making the catalogue available, because I think sometimes a lot of you miss out on the pieces that you wanted to own. And some of you jump ahead because the deals are so good, but I also appreciate that many of you want to see the stone before you commit, and by the time you've seen it, sometimes it's sold out. So we've made a conscious decision not to make the catalogue live this evening, and I hope that works in your favour. So we're going to be bringing you our last chance on the huge Grandidierite, the solitaire Grandidierite, and for the first time ever, match pair. I don't believe a showcase or an event or an offering like this has ever been made available where there are matched series of Grandidierite. So we are very excited to bring that to you, but that will be coming up in the second part of this initial offering. Also, please do get your messages in. Love to hear from you all. And I know that these interactive showcases are always the best when there is a conversation and we can work with you. We also have the most exquisite collection of opals that I can't wait to share with you. I mean, massive carat weights, insane grade. Again, that is something that is not going to be available in the catalogue format. We will be bringing it to you very soon. But I'm going to start this showcase in a way that I don't think anyone expected. I didn't promote it because I didn't know if I would actually have these to hand. It's a gemstone that many people falsely think is relatively inexpensive, commercially available. I'm talking about topaz. Okay, but before you migrate somewhere else, before you switch off, I can guarantee you that the type of topaz that I'm going to bring you tonight is going to be worth your time. And I think many of you are going to be looking to invest in these stones. But it does take a little bit of education on my part just to talk you through the difference between the topaz you're about to see. So the best-selling topaz globally is what's known as Swiss blue topaz. I'm sure many of you are aware of it. Boucheron worked with it, Van Cleef worked with it, all the high jewelry houses work for it, but also, as is commonly known, the commercial available material is available even on your high street jewelry stores and at very affordable price points. As someone who specializes in the ultra rare, I invest in cashmere rubies and cashmere sapphire, Colombian no oil emeralds. You probably think, well, why are you bringing Swiss blue topaz? And you're right, in 15 years of working in the gem business, I've never ever acquired a parcel of Swiss blue topaz. I've always let that go to other people. I'm fascinated by ultra rarity, but this is a grade that I committed to heavily. It's the only time I've ever bought topaz in my career. And I'm gonna make a few stones available to you guys tonight What I'd love you to understand is because it's the best-selling variety of topaz, they want to mass produce it, right? Because there's so much demand for this material. And the original deposits where your Swiss blue topaz come from, I mean, the best stones in the world, are in eastern Brazil. They're in Minas Gerais. It's called the Marambaia topaz mine. It's the world's most fabled kind of topaz deposit. I guess it's what the Jammu Kashmir deposit is to sapphires. It is perhaps what Muso is to emeralds. That is what the Marambaia mine represents to Swiss blue topaz. It was in its peak production about 30 years ago. It was largely mined out by 2010. We just haven't seen this material on the market. And the vast majority of topaz in the world today, Swiss blue as well, London blue, all the varieties, they come from a huge mining area in Nigeria, which is mass produced, heavily mined. And this material comes to market and it's exceptional. That's the material, realistically, that I've been offered, in the last decade, since 2010. The prices are very low. You can get big stones. But if you look very closely at that material, and I'm going to bring this on from my guys who specialize in topaz, they talk about that grade, and they say that all the kind of new Swiss blue production that's on the market is from this Nigerian district. And the problem is that with these stones, they have a grey or dark masking. You can see the top collection of stones there. They seem to have this kind of silvery colour to them. That obviously affects the price in a negative way. It's not what you want from a lively Swiss blue topaz. But because this is what the market is awash with, that's everyone's frame of reference. So these stones just sell, 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 and they're amazing, and they get cut, and they're big, big carat weights, and they're available at very, very inexpensive prices. So because there is so much demand, the parameters have relaxed. People are accepting stones like that, which is why I don't do the deal. And my friend also said, look, the stones at the bottom of the page here, they're not a consistent quality. All three of those were sold as Nigerian Swiss blue. And you can see there is a massive difference or tonal shift in saturation between those three stones. Now, the world's finest, the world's most expensive, the world's most valuable Swiss blue topaz is the Austro blue Swiss blue topaz. It's actually in the Natural History Museum on permanent display. It is a stone that is seen by many, millions of people each year, but it's literally the benchmark for Swiss blue topaz. Okay, it's kind of like what the Sunrise ruby is to pigeon blood rubies. It's what the Rockefeller emerald is to emeralds. It's the holy grail. And I'm going to show you a picture of it that I took. This is it in its display. It's absolutely huge. So just to give you some background of that material, and you can see, look how different this looks to those stones. They're all Swiss blue, but this is the gold standard. And the original rough that this gemstone was cut from was discovered like 3 decades ago by British explorer Max Ostro in Minas Gerais, Brazil, from the Marambaia mine. The final faceted gem that you're witnessing there is the largest faceted Swiss blue topaz in the world. And it has this exceptional vivid blue color. And it's the result of an irradiation treatment that is done on all Swiss blue topaz. It's all done in Germany, but none of the stones that undergo that process look like that anymore. And it almost feels like the market has completely forgotten about what was once achievable, what was once possible. And we've gone from the Austro blue, which is like 30 years old and still looks that magnificent, to the stones that are in the market today, which is probably what most of us are offered. I know that I am. I am telling you very candidly right now that I have a collection of Swiss blue topaz today that comes from the legendary Marambaia mine. All of it is cut in Germany. All of it is loop clean. This is the only, just so you know, if it means anything to you, it's the only collection of topaz I've ever acquired, that I've ever personally invested in. I don't deal really in semi-precious unless it's tourmaline or spinel, but I don't deal in topaz and quartz in my day-to-day. This collection, I saw it and I immediately could see how different it was. The team that produced this in Germany, they talked me through it. They told me that they owned a portion of the Marambaia mine and have done since the 1970s. They were bringing this material over to Europe. We've talked about the European houses that work with it, and they talked about things that people overlook. And they showed me 2 stones from this collection turned upside down. So most people want you to see a faceted stone head on because everything is faceted for you to view it at the optimal angle. They turned their stones upside down and they said, world class, Swiss blue topaz from the Marambaya mine carries color from the top to the toe, from the coulee to the table. And there shouldn't be any extinction of color. It should be absolutely saturated optimally all the way through the stone. And I'm going to show you the picture. So this is the two stones, two of them that are in this collection. And just below that is the legendary Ostro blue topaz in between the Ostro family. And the quote above it is from my German friends who have, sold me this collection. And they said, this production is loop clean. It was cut in Germany, precision cut in Idar Oberstein. This is what they call Ostro blue. Obviously, that's a trademark term, so I'm going to refer to these as Swiss blue topaz today. But I just want you to know, if I ever offer Swiss blue topaz to the market, it's going to be Ostro blue. It's going to be the absolute premium grade. They obviously owned a portion of the mine, and they say these mines are largely not active anymore. They're practically depleted. And the material of this quality is the gold standard. And it's the most saturated Swiss blue that was ever produced. I mean, when they showed me those two stones upside down, I literally said to them, how many do you have? Like, because this sells out everywhere. Even the low grade material sells out. But to have the top stones, well, I won't guarantee you won't see Swiss blue topaz ever again, because I'm sure lots of people bring it to you. But what I want you to have is this as your frame of reference. If it doesn't look like this, then it's not the Swiss blue that you want to be investing in. Lovely to know that so many of you are messaging in. SS, hi there. Jan, hi to you as well. So obviously I've shown you what Swiss blue in the market looks like. Again, it looks like this. This is what is commonplace in the market. Very well cut, very beautiful, but it has grey or brown masking. There's no consistency in colour. And then I've shown you what world-class Swiss blue used to look like. And that's what it used to look like. That's the ultimate optimal grade. And then I showed you my team with their two stones upside down. And they even came to me and they said, we know you don't buy, because I've bought Paraiba from them, we know you don't buy topaz, but can we show you something? And it was when I was in Germany and I saw it and I was like, absolutely, I'm all in. And then they told me the sizes that they have. No one's got this production. You actually have to have owned the mine. Right, and these guys in Idar, the team that I work with, they own portions of the Paraiba mine in Brazil. They own whole huge deposits of aquamarine and morganite. They invest very heavily. There is a large German contingency in Minas Gerais. Anyone who is from Brazil or has been there will know that. And then they ship these stones back to their award-winning cutters in Idar Oberstein. It's a family-run affair. And these are the stones they showed me in the hand there. Just below it is like the most valuable, priceless Swiss blue topaz in the world. Joan says, all these stones are heated. So they're not heated, they're irradiated. This is a standard, irreversible process that is designed to replicate Mother Nature. But yes, they are treated. Every Swiss blue, whether it's from Dior, whether it's from Boucheron, these stones don't exist like this color naturally. It intensifies the color with a process known as irradiation. It has to have in the crystal lattice the elements needed for it to react. It's essentially a process that would have taken millions of years in the earth, process of radiation. You couldn't just put a topaz from Oro Preto in there and get this color. You couldn't take a topaz from Zambia and get it this color. There's only there's two mining regions in the world where, because of the impurities within the stone at the atomic level, that it will react this way. They're not putting a coloring agent in there. It's essentially speeding up what Mother Nature inevitably would have done. But it is a radiation and it's stable. I mean, there's a stone in the Natural History Museum continuously under LED lights. It's been there, it's been around for 30 years and it still looks this exceptional. But they say that when you're talking Ostro blue, Marambaya Swiss blue topaz, then they should have no masking and it should glow. Now, obviously this mine is completely played out and there is premiums, hefty premiums that are usually paid for this. No problem, Joan. I would have paid 10x the price on these stones, genuinely. But I've worked with them for many years on other stone deals. And I'm going to show you, like, I have amazing recordings, but I'm not going to show them yet, Craig. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show it in this lighting, which isn't particularly great, just how exceptional this Swiss blue topaz is. That's just one of the loop clean, German precision cut Marambaya Ostro blue Swiss blue topazes that I am going to be making available tonight. It's a very small offering, and every single stone in this collection is this grade. There's different cuts, of course. So I'm going to put this one back and show you another cut just before we get into this part of the showcase. Like, I don't ever bring topaz to market, but I would be a fool and I'd be like a snob if I didn't accept the quality of these stones. And I always try to view things with an unbiased but educated eye. And when they said, look, we know you're here to buy Paraiba, and I was also there looking at Morganite, they said, can we show you something? And these are the best in the business. I said, yeah, please. They showed me these stones and I was like, I want them. And I've never wanted topaz in my life before. This is a pear cut, an elongated pear cut. Yeah, I mean, I agree. SS says Brazil has so many stunning stones. You're absolutely right. It is such a gem-rich nation, but it's been mined so heavily over the last 30, 40 years that a lot of the deposits are depleted. Take, for instance, obviously the Marambaya topaz, which is such a crying shame. I don't even think that the stones from Nigeria should be allowed to be called Swiss blue. I have no problem with them having this beautiful topaz and selling it on their own right, but to trade off the reputation built by these legendary stones, I don't think it's fair, but maybe I'm in the minority. This is a standard that for me is unattainable in the modern marketplace. Like, I see, by the way, I'm not gonna lie to you or mislead you, when I go to Tucson, when I go to Bangkok, when I go to Jaipur, I see tons of Swiss blue topaz, I do. I don't ever see this material. Like, I went to Germany to find this material and I wasn't even looking for it. If you are, I am in total agreement with you. Swiss blue topaz have just never held my interest, but these ones, and that's me too. Like, and I've got no problem saying that. Like, I've never been interested. If they'd have just said it over email, I'd have just dismissed it. Like, I don't deal in semi-precious topaz, no thank you. I can buy it for pennies, like, it's no problem. But then you see this grade, and that happens with every gem, by the way. I can buy you diamonds that are like gravel, that are $1 a carat, or you can buy, you know, the most special diamonds on earth. Same with rubies, the same with emeralds. Like, there is, everyone forgets, like, they just use the term. This material, I've got no problem saying, I put this right up there with any gem I've ever traded. Like, in terms of rarity, absolutely. In terms of the fact that it's loop clean, the magic is in the faceting, but also the color. There isn't, I deal with rare, exquisite gemstones all the time, and I love that about my job. There's not, if there was another blue gemstone that could give me this color, then I wouldn't buy topaz. There isn't. No spinel, no tourmaline, no diamond, no beryl, no aquamarine looks like that. It's world class, and it is mined out. It's mined out, like I said, 2010 is when the last season of mining in the Marambaya area was for this topaz. And these are the best of the best, and I guarantee that. You can buy this, and in the next 30 years, you'll see 1 million Swiss blue topazes, whether it's at Pomelato, whether it's at Dior. I'll tell you now, I guarantee you'll never see a better stone, and you can put yours next to them. These are Edar cut. They are literally the miner's pick, because they owned a portion of this mine. They are loop clean, and they literally glow. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am. I am in total agreement. You're right. So if we can, Craig, just to, I talked about this consistency, and let's not forget what's flooding the market right now. This. All of these stones here are Swiss blue. They've all got that silver grey masking. Some of them have a brown masking. They're from Nigeria. No problem with that. But take a look at the Swiss blue I'm bringing you today. Yeah. Major difference. Major difference. No catalogs today, guys. It is, we're going to be going through these and bringing you the best stones we can. These are large stones. These are cocktail rings. These are solitaires. These are your right-hand ring. This is if you want the most exquisite, saturated, lively, bright pop of colour. It never gets better than this. This is coming from a guy that deals with rare gemstones day in, day out. I'm going to start, and where shall I start? I'm going to start with, okay, I'm going to start with a pear cut. This is 9.5 carats. It's number 32, Craig. And this is going to disappear. When you see the price on this, ask yourself, what should we pay for this? You know, what should this material command? The stone I'm about to show you is nearly 10 carats. It's an elongated pear cut. It is, I mean, it's one of a kind. And it's going to be your, whether it's your pendant, whether it's your solitaire ring. This is what it looks like. See the glow? We're going to bring this live. Number 32. We're going to bring this live and we're going to get this available. We're going to get it pinned. Remember, no catalog deals today. We're not opening up the entire catalog. We're excited to bring you these exquisite deals, and we want it to be fair for every collector. Every single one of these topaz is a one of a kind, which is really unique, because when you buy topaz, you buy huge volume deals, and they're calibrated to the millimeter, right? So they're all the same color, they're all the same grade. Like when you're dealing with these kind of stones, well, they are one of a kinds. There's not another one like it. They all have the same quality and clarity and glow, but this is the only one that is exactly like this. And for me, if you can, I'd be in quick. It will be pinned momentarily. Good luck to every single one of you. Okay, just to let you know before it is pinned, it's 9.55 carats. I'm going to do it for $199 today. £199. First to say got it is yours. I wish you the best of luck. And this is the kind of way that these deals are going to go. £199. It's pinned. $262. Look at that. Marambaya. Legendary mine. Exquisite precision cutting. Loop clean. As good as it gets. The first stone that I've selected to bring to you, nearly 10 carats, it feels even larger. The most supreme, glowing, intense color, the most incredible light display from the legendary fabled Marambaya mine, the Ostro Blue, world class. There it is in daylight simulation. It is £199. Good luck, and the first to check out gets that, and I hope to goodness it's you. OMG, thank you so much, SS. So again, I want to get through as many of these as I can, so I'm going to put this to one side. I have absolute confidence that the deals we're doing, all the way from Germany, these stones, obviously originally from Marambaya, it's going to sell. I'm going to show you the collection again, which you can see there. Let's try a different color, a different cut, sorry. I'm going to go with the cushion cut. This is even larger. This is 11.5 carats. It's number 39. It's a cushion of color. It's absolutely top. Okay, the first one is sold. Congratulations to the collector who got that. They're all going to go today, and I knew it. I said it to the team. They said, oh, we promoted the Grandidierite. I said, look, these are from these stones. We've got to bring them to our collectors. So this one, over 11 carats. This is on the hand. I'm going to turn it over so slightly so you can see this unique cushion cut. I love this. Absolutely love it. Wow. These, like I said, I haven't made the catalogue live. This one's number 39. But I am, each one is going to be available momentarily, and they will sell out, I'm sure. Congratulations to the collector who got that, by the way. And just imagine what you can do with this stone, this size, with this saturation of color, with this amount of life, with this scintillation, with this kind of internal brilliance, this glow. Like, get a few today at the deals that we're making available, because you can pay 3-4 times the price for mass-produced Nigerian stones with the grey masking. Look at that. Wait until you see the deal on this one as well, when you consider the size. It is a cushion of lagoon blue, and it does make me mad that there are stones out there, you know, masquerading as Swiss blue that aren't this quality, and they never will get this quality again. It's pinned. It's £199. This stone is it's 11.5 carats. One deal that I've ever done on Swiss blue topaz from my friends, from my family-run cutting studio in Idar Oberstein. They've been cutting stones for in excess of 400 years. And that stone there, loop clean, glowing, supremely bright, massive carat weight, is available for £199. I'm going to put it to one side. I know it's going to sell. It has to sell, has to find a home today. Good luck. We are obviously pricing these deals to really put them into your collection. The next one, guys, that I'm going to do, and I hope someone gets that. I really do. Like, I'm praying that someone is quick enough to get that. Like I said, we haven't made the catalogue live. Because we wanted it to be fair. We wanted you to see what you were buying, especially when they're one of a kinds and as irreplaceable as these are. So good luck on that one. The next one that I'm going to bring you guys is what the team will know as number 48. It's caught my eye, and it's an elongated oval. It's even larger. It's 13.45 carats in this unique oval. I think this semi-bezel set in platinum would go off. And I'll show it you again on the hand, so you can get an idea of the quality of this stone. Oh my God. Who's getting that? I'm jealous. I am jealous. Cut by the best cutters on earth. They don't get the love that Bangkok does or Jaipur, because they don't mass produce. They don't cut thousands of stones every week. They have this care and attention. They cut these stones, and you can really see why. It is bespoke couture cutting. And that's why the European houses trust Idar Oberstein. So this, again, over 13 carats, elongated oval, loop clean, number 48. And that's, yeah, there you go. I guess that's why it's caught my eye. That is the Austro Blue, which is in the Natural History Museum. That elongated oval again. And tell me this colour isn't every bit as beautiful. It should be. It's from the same birthplace, the same mine. And it is just the kind of saturation level we never expect. Wow, and the glow as well. There was one thing having the colour, but to have the return of light, to have the sparkle, for want of a better word, to have the scintillation, the internal brilliance, the light ricocheting off all of those internal facets, well, that's something that is down to the quality of the gem. Big carat weight. And one huge deal coming your way. The minute it's pinned, if you've got your heart set on this, take advantage. As I said, like a semi-bezel on this in maybe a brushed white gold or like a satin finish. Let the stone draw you in, would be next level. And a big solitaire at that. And when people ask you about it, which they inevitably will, invariably will, you say, well, there is another like this. It's in the Natural History Museum. This came from the same mines. These mines no longer produce these qualities. And my stone was cut by the world's best cutters in Idar Oberstein. Wow. Good luck. Let me know what you think of these topaz, guys. Let me know how you feel about this incredible offering. We're very excited to bring it to you. As I said, I don't ever bring topaz, but I couldn't turn this down. The best way to be is always, educated, unbiased, open-minded, and they said to me, we want to show you something. Well, when a legendary gem cutting family from Idar Oberstein says that, you say, I'd like to see it. And this is what they revealed, a supreme, resplendent collection of exquisite, loop clean, sensational, saturated, intense blue, Marumbaya Austro Swiss blue topaz. Jamie, what's the price on this one? Again, 199. Just, it's taking a moment to pin it. 48. Number 48. This is going to be 199 as well. It will be pinned very soon, and I suggest that you're quick in checking this out. As we said, usually with the catalogue, it's much easier to pin things, but because this showcase is a one-by-one basis, it's taking a little bit longer. It's giving you longer to enjoy these stones, but that right there, £199, nearly 14 carats. Exceptional on every aspect, the 4 C's, cut, colour, every part of this is world class. I'm going to put this to one side. It will be pinned in a moment. If you see the 13.45 carat stone at £199, that oval, snap it up. So we've shown you an elongated pair that's sold. We showed you the incredible cushion cut, which seems so much larger than the 11.5 carats it says. We've just shown you the exquisite oval. Oh, thank you, SS. Appreciate it. I think people will take their time. Maybe they want to see other stones as well, or other cuts, and I can appreciate that, but these deals won't hang around, as I'm sure all of us can appreciate. I'm going to move to... thank you, Kay. I really appreciate it. Right, I've got another stone coming up. We'll wait for that one to get pinned so you can see it, but this one I'm going to show you is over 9 carats again. It's an octagon step cut, and God, this cut with this stone. Let me just say this. I don't want to show it straight away, but this cut on this stone, there's only a couple of them like this. It's going to blow your mind because you get the Hall of Mirrors effect. You get these, it's this intense saturated blue, but because of the octagon step cutting, those steps illuminate these bars, almost like fluorescent blue, parallel in the stone. This is not going to hang around, nearly 10 carats. I'm going to show it you now, and I tell you, it won't even be pinned, but just get an idea of how good this is. See those parallel bars of internal brilliance. This is crazy, right? Jasper pinned the oval. Get it while you can. The oval is the previous one. This number, guys, is number 46. It is over 9 carats in this unique octagon step cut. This hall of, look at that, there's the hall of mirrors. He says it just catches the light. It's going to do that on your hand. This will be pinned any moment. Number 46. And wow, that is a game changer for me. Like seeing a stone like this, I didn't think was possible, if I'm honest. I did not think was possible. And it is large, it is impressive. It's going to be a bit of a fight for this one, I think. If I know our collectors, which I'm hoping I do, I think this one is going to be, there it is. Not a single imperfection. Supreme size. You could do this in a wonderful Art Deco setting, and it would just be a game changer. And obviously this cutting is precise, it's immaculate. The critical angles they're working with, the way that it just absolutely, it's pinned. It's 199 pounds. I'm putting that away because that's going to go. That has to go. This cut with this stone, yeah, these, when you cut for these kind of octagon step cuts, you need a top color for it to perform, and you need like loop clean, almost optical grade material, which is almost impossible. These cuts today are usually only done on kind of lab grown stones. This is a natural, real, genuine gemstone from the legendary Marambaia deposit all the way in Minas Gerais, Brazil. That is available for 199 pounds. It's nearly 10 carats. It's absolutely wild. Good luck on that one. I've got another pair cut coming up right now. This one is like a heart shape. It's 9 carats on the nose. And I think this is, it's like it has this cacophony of light within it. Like it's almost like a brilliant cut because it's much more rounded, but it is a pair. It is number, which one? The octagon. Yeah, I knew it would go. So this, well done, congratulations to the collector who got that on the octagon cut. I'm so blown away by that stone. I knew it was going. I put it to one side, I thought that's gone. This one here is this supreme pear cut. It's number 23. It's 9 carats, but I don't even think we're showing it correctly. I'm going to turn it round so you can really get an idea of how it marbles the light. You see what I mean? It's almost the sparkle on this, the return of light. This is outrageous in this unique kind of plump pear cut. And I'm going to show you in the daylight recording. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to get the tweezers on this one because it's going to be supreme. And I'll show you exactly why this one is so spectacular. Thank you. So because of the supreme return of light on this one, oh yeah, hopefully this will come across. You see what I mean? Like the brilliance in the cutting here is like nothing I've ever seen before. And this is that unique, rounded, contoured pear cut. It's divine. Wow. It is really a cacophony of light in this one. It is number 23. Again, a huge carat weight, but it's the way that it just interacts with the light and gives us this supreme glow. This is this, oh, I love that SS. It's like the sunlight rippling across the ocean. Such a poetic way of describing this stone. I think you can't help but get poetic when you're trying to describe a stone as unique and as beautiful as this. There it is. I mean, this one is one of my favorites. It's not even the biggest, but it's just that cutting. Wow. And it is like sparkling, like a paraiba. And just every time it catches the light, imagine this just in conversation, the moment it just catches the light, gives you this unique return of light, and this sparkle, and this dispersion. It's just wild. It's pinned, it's 199. Thank you, Jan. So this one is pinned, I'm gonna put it to one side. There we go. Right, there's another octagon step cut, but it is larger. It's nearly 11 carats. It's number 45, guys. And again, these cuts bring this stone to life in a very different way because of that hall of mirrors. This is going to be, again, on and gone. Thank God the collection's not live, because if the collection was live, this would, I think, 70% of this entire offering would be gone. And I'm going to show you around this piece the minute I can. So it is number 45. But let me show you this. Wow. Yeah. So look at that. You might not ever get to see a stone as pure as that, and with this cutting. Look, you see what I mean about that whole way of mirrors? Cascading fluorescent blue light that just almost strobe throughout this stone. The minute this is pinned, jump all over it, because there isn't many cut like this. I think there may be one other. I think that's right. I think there is only one other that's got those octagon step cut. I mean, the color saturation is insane. And again, this is a big gem. And this is it in this studio. Unbelievable. Let me know what you're going to do with your setting. Is this going to be a pendant? Is it going to be your right hand ring? Is it going to be the cocktail ring of your dreams? Is it going to be something that maybe you're buying for future generations? Jan says it's your favorite cut. Love that, Jan. Yeah, each stone for me has a different cut that I prefer. And I think now this might be one of my favorites in certainly this grade of Swiss Blue Topaz. But I think, as is evidenced in this collection, there isn't a bad cut. I've been waiting to make a blue and pink ring with a pink gem. Do you think... Oh my God, yeah. Like, this is the best blue money can buy, okay? I don't buy topaz at all. I do not buy topaz, but this stone here, this incredible, unique Swiss Blue Topaz, yeah, like, you're not going to find a better blue stone. If you're making that ring, which one? This one's gone? The pear cut. But we'll find out. Another one's just sold, but this one isn't even pinned yet, but it will be. Maya says, are these heated? The colour is gorgeous. We haven't shown that one. Is the catalogue live? Oh, there's one that hasn't even been shown yet that is already sold. I will show it next for the collector that acquired that. Someone asked, it was Maya that said, are these heated? So these, like all Swiss Blue Topaz, they are irradiated. This is a process that is done even on the finest stone in the world, which resides in a museum, which is the Austro Blue. But only the material from the now depleted area of Marambaya goes this colour. The material you see in the market today, which is really inexpensive, has this colour. Same process, but it has a grey tinge to it, and there is no consistency in it. Like the best of the best look like this, but this material was practically mined out by 2010. It was really in its peak about 30 years ago, and this is old production. This one sold too. 45, yeah. This one is just sold, so the octagon step cut, and number 27 sold. So I'm going to show that so you guys can see it. I don't know where you guys saw it, but let me find it. Okay, I went quiet there because I just found number 27 and then I saw the invoice for this one, or the sale. I don't know where you found it, but it was priced wrong. We're going to honour the deal. I will honour the deal for you. We're not going to pin it all because it's already sold, but it's a rounded pair, much like the one we just saw. I don't know how you got that deal, but I'm thrilled for you. I'd do exactly the same, and I'm not going to put the price up now. So you found an amazing deal. It's wrong. That's the stone you've got. Congratulations to you. That is number 27. Congratulations on that one. I'm going to put it to one side now because that one is sold. Well done. Let me see what else we've got. Do I have another octagon step cut? I thought I had one more. I do. I have one more. Guys, it's number 24. It's 8 carats, just over. We know what's going to happen here. It's going to sell out. And I think this is the last. Oh my God. I'm going to try and show it in my fingers just because of how good this looked when I took it out of the box. Wow. I just took this out and I was like, what on earth? That's a wild stone. It's not doing it justice at all. You know, you get that whole way of mirrors. Absolutely sublime. This is number 24. There it is. I'm going to put it in the tweezers so we can get a great look at it. This is the other step cut. No pairs, just singles today. Surely we can do the setting for you. There is it does take some time, but you can also speak to the LP team. Whatever you want to do, you can reach out to us. Which one? Which one sold? $24. Another one that wasn't listed. Oh, it's this one. This one's it's not even been pinned yet, has it? I'll show it you anyway. Someone's just bought this. We just got it out. Wow. Well done. I'm going to again show it you in the live recording. Okay, so again, congratulations to the collector that got number 24. We're going to put it to one side. Thrilled for you. Let me see if there is any other, no more step cuts. Oh my God, look at, I'm going to look for the biggest one. I think just by eye, yeah, it's this one. I'm about to show you a 23 carat stone. This is number 43, guys. This is absolutely huge. Oh my God. I talked about how they put it upside down and they showed me the color saturation throughout the entire gem. This is one of those gems, but look at this. 23 carats. This is number 43. Wow. Someone needs this. Somebody needs this. Like the saturation of color is killer. I think this might be like almost 10 carats bigger than the next largest stone in this collection. Yeah, more than 10 carats bigger than the next largest stone actually. So this is a supreme, vivid dream. That kind of Austro blue, Swiss blue topaz, 23.38 carats. The minute this is pinned, you're gonna have to be quick because everyone's gonna want this stone. Look at that. My goodness me. You can just see the difference with the Brazilian stones. They are lively, they're bright, they're no longer mined anymore. The Nigerian stones have a place. I don't think they should be allowed to be called Swiss blue because they just don't have this vibrant, glowing, saturated color. And again, this is table down, just showing you the color goes all the way to the tip of the kool-aid. That's testament to the quality of this stone. Look at the depth of that, 23 carats. And yet the color goes from table to toe, from kool-aid to table. And there is no extinction of color within this stone, no brown, gray masking. That right there is, well, that's a museum stone in my opinion. It's listed, it's $399. Okay, I'm gonna put that to one side. I'll show it you one more time. I'll show it you like this just because of the sheer size of it. Look at that. That's a unique, Swiss blue monster. It's a giant stone. Would make, an amazing pendant because of the size of it, but I mean, I don't know if it comes across here, but I'm just holding it between my forefinger and my thumb there and look at the quality. To get a stone of that size and that quality that is that large, that impressive loop clean, for, under £2,500. For under £500 is crazy. Hopefully you're quick on getting that one. It's the biggest stone of the collection. And it is a very special deal indeed. Let me see what other stones we have. We're almost running out of these incredible, unique Swiss blue topaz. Okay. I've got a beautiful pear cut here that's coming up. This one is 9 carats, just over. It's number 28, guys. So it's just over 9 carats. Again, I'm going to put it in the tweezers just so I can really show you how vivid this stone is, but also the saturation and the clarity of this gem. Oh, wow. Yeah, who's getting involved for this? Remember, this is number 28. The marbling of the light. I mean, it looks even larger than 9 carats. I'd say it looks about 15, 16 carats because of the elongated surface area. Imagine that on the finger, like or equally a drop pendant. Wow. Just the quality of this stone is just on another level. I'm trying to bring it close to the camera so you can really appreciate how clean, how vivid, how special this gem is. I think you can. Just, I mean, they radiate this exquisite glow. Yeah, top grade. From a source that no longer produces. Supreme. So the minute this is listed, if you're after a unique pear cut in a large size, then this is the one for you. I think like the deals we're making available tonight, like maybe look at getting a couple of these. That's what I would be suggesting. Obviously, there are other stones that we're going to be bringing to you, which we're super excited to do. But I was surprised by these stones. And I thought, if I am, then I believe maybe the collectors at Luxury Promise maybe as well. And so I was really excited to bring it to you. It is listed now. It's pinned. It's the 9.14 carat Swiss Blue Topaz pair. I believe something may have just sold, Jamie. I'm not sure, but if it has, no. Okay, maybe a previous order. Okay, the next stone that we are going to visit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bring another exquisite pear cut, and equally, if you want to request any shapes, then let me know, because we're going to be moving on from the topaz very soon. Last 2 minutes on this kind of Austro blue, Swiss blue topaz. I'll bring you another pair. This one is number 25. God, I don't know if this is more saturated or it just appears so because of the cutting, but this quality is next level, actually next level. Let me show you this. Wow. So I'm bringing you this pair. Last 2 minutes on our Swiss Blue Topaz. So if there is a particular stone that you want to see, or a particular cut that you're after or you favour, let me know. Look at it from every single angle. And I'll show it you from table to coulee as well, so you can really appreciate the colour saturation throughout the gem. This is absolutely exceptional. Wow. And there it is again. So that is number 25. Number 25. Last 2 minutes on our Swiss Blue Topaz, if that's okay, guys. If there's any sort of cuts you want to see, do let me know. And I'll try and get those to you. But in lieu of that, we'll be moving through this showcase. And we are really excited to do that. This is the pear cut that is over 10 carats. It's over 11 carats. It's closer to 12 carats. It's 11.6 carats. It will be pinned any moment now. And if this is the one you're leaning towards and the deal works for you, then just jump all over it and get involved, is what I would recommend. Wow. I'm just literally losing my mind looking at all of these stones together. So SS says, so you got the 9.14, so that did sell. 28. If you got that one SS, let me see if there's another one that you may have got. You may have got number 32, which was the 9, did you got number 32? The earlier one. Actually, SS, the one you got was the 9.55 carat, not the 9.14. You said that right, I got it wrong. Is it the same size? Oh, well, I can show you if you want. If you're looking to add another one, I'm just gonna have to open it 1 second. So again, this is your one here, and this is the other one. So if I can try and put them side by side, I will. I'll show you the recording of the one that's on the screen now, or all of them. Let me do this. This is going to be a bit fiddly, but bear with me. There you go. These are your two stones. Well, this is the stone currently on screen and your stone. So if you think that they, forgive the plastic, but I would say they're a pretty good match. Like they fluctuate by like 1 millimeter. Do I have a white piece of paper to put behind this? Maybe. Perfect. I'll, Craig, you can bring me back in if that's okay. And I'll put these side by side next to one another again. You got the first one. If you're looking for a second one, then I would probably recommend going for this one because it's 1 millimeter. And again, what I'll do is I'll try and put them side by side like this. Sorry for it being a bit fiddly. Hopefully this helps you with your decision making. So there you go. So I mean, if someone offered those as a match pair, I wouldn't be. So SS, let me know what you think. Yeah, yours is more fuller bodied. So it's up to you. Good luck. I'm going to leave that last one with you. If there is any other requests for cuts or sizes, let me know. And we will obviously do our best to get those to you. Or we can move through the rest of this show. If there's, I'll tell you what cuts are left if anyone wants to shout one out. I've got elongated cushions, I've got ovals, I've got plump pears, like more rounded pears, and that's pretty much it. So cushions, pears or ovals. Cushions, pears or ovals. No worries SS, you take all the time you wish, and hopefully the deal will still be there. Cushions, ovals or plump pears, like the more rounded, full-bodied kind of pears, but not that would match your first one remaining in this show, SS, if that helps. So if there is any other requests for anyone, do let us know. We're about to move on from the Swiss Blue Topaz. So again, if we want to, what we'll do is we'll maybe show you those grid shots again so you can see some of the pieces that are still available. If there's one that speaks to you, do let us know. Okay, so what we're going to do, I don't think there's any requests. I'm just going to check. I don't think there is. So what we're going to do now is going to move from the topaz that we brought to you, which is super exciting. And I'm just really glad that I got to share it with you guys. So I'll put these over here, the ones that are still to find a home. And I'm going to move to the wonderful world of opals. Like anyone who knows me knows that I love opals. I spent some weeks in Coober Pedy in Australia, which is the kind of the legacy deposit of opals. It's been like had a monopoly on the world of opals for maybe a century. And I was with now a friend of mine called John Dunstan, who's the president of the South Australia Mining Association for Opals. He lives in Coober Pedy, which is such a fascinating place because it's in the middle of nowhere, right? It's far from a town or anything that remotely resembles a civilization. It's an ancient seabed, right? The ancient Sea of Scaramanga. And it's essentially a desert, right? So in the day, it's boiling hot. and at night it's freezing cold. And I remember when I arrived, we flew in with a tiny propeller plane. Like obviously we was in Sydney and Melbourne, but when we flew into Coober Pedy, because it's so isolated, we flew in this tiny, rickety kind of propellered plane because it's not a tourist destination. I remember it's like I've done many flights to travel the world. It's the only time I've ever had a handwritten boarding pass, and I literally put my own luggage on the plane and took it off. I think there was 5 of us on this plane. And as we're flying into Coober Pedy, look out your window either side, and there's nothing for miles. Like you can see the horizon. It's literally a desert almost. And you can just see these little anthills everywhere, like 4 million anthills essentially that you can see from a plane. I was like, what is this? These are the opal mines. So they're tiny claims. They're pegged, I think, like 4 meters by 4 meters. And they just dig down 100 foot. And then all what they remove, they pile up. So they're just left there, right? So there's just all these different claims. Some of them have got wonderful names, very famous deposits. But essentially with opals, it's like, they call it opal fever because there's no rhyme or reason. So there's no like seam to follow. It's just pot luck, really. And the more you dig, the luckier you may get. And everyone there lives underground. So there's not like a downtown, or there's not like a strip. It's just, all you see is these tiny chimneys in this desert. And it's because, like, obviously that's the most effective way of dealing with the climate. So they live underground. There's a church underground, there's a bar underground, and everyone's homes are underground. They just dig their own homes. They've got these huge excavators, like the biggest vehicles I've ever seen. They excavate the opals, but they also dig their own homes. And the gentleman that I was with, he's like a local legend. He's famous, like John Dunstan. You can research him. He invited me into his home. It was really kind. And we were chatting, and he said, like, this house that we built, my wife said, like, if we're gonna live here in Coober Pedy, they'd live there a bit, but I think he'd always promised her that they would go to a normal city at some point, maybe when he made his riches. And then he just got addicted to digging for these opals. And she said, well, if we're gonna live here, I want you to, build me like my perfect home, right? So it's underground, they're building it, and then almost as he had finished, she said, oh no, I want a pantry on the side of the kitchen. And he was like, oh my God. So he goes and digs this pantry, right, in the side of the kitchen. It's all underground. And in there, he finds, at the time, the world's most valuable opal. That's how there's no rhyme or reason to it. It was sold at the time, this is going back 20 years, maybe a little bit longer, to the South Australia Museum for $1 million, which was a record at the time. It's about the size of your little finger. And the reason that it was so valuable is because it was what's known as a crystal opal. So Australian opals are solid white body colour, and they have like play of colour just on the surface. This was an opal that had play of colour inside. It had like amazing crystal. It was like transparent, and everyone lost their minds. Huge press release. He sold it. It was amazing, and he took me to see it. And I'd read about it, obviously, of course. I'm sure many of you had, and I went and saw this opal. He took me to very proudly took me to the South Australia Museum, and all the pictures I'd seen online of this opal like blew me away. Like the most amazing opal you could ever imagine. And I'm going to be honest, I'd never say this in front of John, but I was really underwhelmed, right? Because opals notoriously don't like light. They don't like environments like this. They like very dark, where the very pale play of colour can do its thing. So in this light museum box, there's optimum lighting, right? The perfect light temperature to make this opal look amazing. When they took it out to show me, this is what it looked like. That's the same opal, by the way. I'll show you the gentleman that showed it me. That's it. So that stone at the top of this image there, that flamboyant, top crystal, amazing stone, when they took it out in the white gloves, $1 million opal, that's what it looked like. And then that's like the best you could ever hope for. And then in 2008, in an area known as Wegaltena, in the Horn of Africa and Ethiopia, like the cradle of humanity, the Wollo province, some goat herders that were scaling literally a sheer cliff face found an opal deposit in Ethiopia. Couldn't be further away from Australia. And the opals that were coming out, they didn't know, they had no frame of reference, were like the best opals the world has ever seen. They were crystal opals. So they were transparent, they were full of colour, and they were crazy prices back in 2008, like really affordable. Today, that grade of opal is pretty much exclusively used for high jewellery, and that's because that deposit, the Wollo province, is depleted now. They still mine opal, don't get me wrong, in Ethiopia, but that grade was one seam, and it was different formation of opal. It's a hydrophane opal, so there is a seam. It's not random. That seam's completely worked out and they've gone so far into the cliff, the sheer cliff face, that they've run out of these opals. They're finding other deposits, but nothing like the opals they've seen. And these are where the opals end up now, like the Ethiopian ones. This is an Ethiopian wallow opal or wellow opal, coloured sapphires and sapphirites set in yellow gold, like 15,000 pounds, high jewellery. But if you were able to acquire this material back then, in like 2008, anywhere from like 2008 to 2012, you stood a good chance of getting an incredible opal, an incredible deal. Now, we were literally the first Westerners to go to this deposit. We actually spent 3 weeks in the Wallow province living with the locals. We also travelled to the capital as well. We travelled all around East Africa in this trip, but we spent 3 solid weeks at the Wallow province. It was still relatively new back then, going back, I think, to 2012. And we bought some incredible material. We bought literal, like, kilos and kilos of this material in the rough. We had it cut. I have about a dozen stones remaining from that deposit today. And I want to show you what these stones, like, take designer brands out of it, take high jewelry out of it, the huge 18 karat gold sapphirites. Let me show you on first dibs, third party reseller right now, what this quality of opal that I'm about to bring you sell for unmounted, unsigned. This is a 36 karat opal from Ethiopia. Obviously it's large, it's unmounted, alive with electric play of colour, and it's $29,800. Now, I don't have a 30 carat stone for you today, but I do have 12 carats, 10 carats, 11 carats. And that right there is a 10.96 carat Ethiopian opal, loose gemstone, 5,200 pounds. Absolutely exquisite, shifting play of colour. And then there's one more, like this trilliant cut, 12 carats, 7,600 pounds. I'll show you some opals today. And they say they don't like light. So that right there is 12 carats. It's 7,600 pounds. I'm going to show you a 15 carat opal in bright lights, if I can. This one is number 108, Craig. I'm going to go back to this stone here, 36 carats, so half the carat weight. I show you the stone I'm about to offer you. It's a cushion of colour play. There it is. Phenomenal. Jamie, let's get this pinned. No catalogues are open. This is 108, 108. It's over 15.5 carats. 100% natural, Wallow province, shifting, incredible play of colour. And I'm going to try and put it in the tweezers so I can really show this off, Jamie. The minute this is pinned, I've only got about a dozen of these stones, and like I'm telling you right now, many people know me. Ethiopian opals that come from this area now, from the new mines, they have to be kept wet. They have to be kept in water because they're not stable. These opals that are over like a decade old, this is it in bright lights, and they don't like light. Look at the play of colour. Look at the incredible display of colours here. And the light isn't doing it any justice, as you can imagine. But look at this. Over 15 carats. You're right, Irina, I agree. That's why the recording here is in a replication of natural daylight. We don't do any fancy lights. We don't do anything special. It's literally the temperature of daylight. Obviously, if we did different lighting, we could make it really vibrant and do crazy things with it. But we literally have an engineer whose job it is to match the temperature to the midday sun. So that is why all of the recordings are in the same exact light. This is the best way I can show you how this opal looks. It is absolutely phenomenal grade. But I appreciate what you're saying, Rena. This is the opal that we're bringing to you, over 15 carats. And you've seen the kind of prices out there in the market with the best photography in the world. And then you're seeing the opal that I'm about to bring you today, which is just on another level in my opinion. Proud of all of these incredible opals that I'm bringing to you today from a legacy deal. Wow. And then out of this studio office lighting and back into the recording, you can see it there. And obviously the colors I can see are crazy. But it really doesn't do it justice on the cameras. It's trying to suppress it. But again, if you're in the market for an exquisite opal, this is your chance to get involved. Again, I'm putting this right there in the light. I'm going to show it you live as well, but this is an exceptional size and an impeccable specimen from the region, a stable opal over about a decade old, I believe. No, 4 years old. Wow. And as I said, we're going to get it pinned. Appreciate the team behind the scenes. Like I said, we haven't done the catalogue. If you're in the market for an opal, today's the day. Wow. Very, very special opal. Good luck. Okay, so the team are going to get it pinned. It may take a moment, but I'm going to show you some of the other opals that we've got coming up in the group setting. So you can see like if there's something that catches your eye, where we are committed to bring you these incredible deals. Here it is, it's pinned. Oh, those two are sold. Okay, it's pinned. This one here is £499. It's 15 plus carats, nearly 16. Absolute top world-class grade, and available right now for the rock bottom deal of £499. When you account for the kind of prices elsewhere, you know, opals, this opal is nowhere near the size, and it's like £5,000. We're literally a fraction of that price, a fraction. We're at £499. So if you're in the market for a legacy opal, this is your moment. Take advantage. 15.84 carats. £499. Good luck to every single one of you that is looking to get a world-class opal today. Okay, I'm going to bring you some others because I love opal. Right, that one was pinned. Thank you, Jasper. Really appreciate it. The next one, guys, is 114, 7 carats, maybe a little bit more wearable. It's a unique elongated pair. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, it is just magical. That is magical. Vibrant, scintillating colors, like ribbons of color, like confetti color play. Not just confined to the surface, but within the crystal of this opal, which is sublime. Look at that. Again, I think you're going to be shocked by the deal on this. Good luck. Bianca says, let me just read that. Do we pick, you can shout out a number and I'll show it you live and give you the deal on it, but the one at the bottom of the screen was the 15.84 carat. We have shown that. The one that I'm just sharing with you right now, the pair cut, it's going to be pinned momentarily. It is number 114, 114. It is 7.4 carats. It's pinned now, it's £199. I'm putting that to one side. That's got to sell out right now. £199 for a world-class Wallow Province Ethiopian opal. That's next level. Absolutely crazy deal. These are 100% natural. These are legacy pieces, in my opinion. Bianca, if there's a number that you want, let me know. I'll show you the list again. You can see it on your screen. You may be able to make out the number at the bottom. If there is a number that speaks to you, shout it out and I'll get it to you straight away. So I've shown you the huge cushion cut, which is like 15 carats. The pear cut is now listed at 199. I mean, you can't go wrong there. It's just an absolute ridiculous deal in my opinion. Let me now bring you this unique round. It's the only round I have. Oh, there is one more, but it's smaller. This is over 12 carats, the one I'm going to bring you. It is number 97, guys. And it looks like a droplet of like water, but look at the transparency of this stone. And look at the crazy color play. Wow. Number 97. I mean, that, in this lighting, for it to look that good, can you imagine how good this opal is? That's wild. Violets, reds, greens, the colors chasing one another across the surface. That's literally one of the craziest opals I've ever held. And it's over 12 carats. Beautiful round cut. %100% natural, and will be pinned momentarily. If you're looking for incredible deals on world-class opals, you're in the right place. Wow. There it is. This will be pinned very soon. We're not going to spend too long on these opals. They are priced at ridiculous deals. In a moment, we will be moving towards the main event, which I know all of us are very excited about, which is that of the Grandidierite. It's pinned. It's £399. This round, this large round, is £399. Just epic deal. Absolutely epic. Let me see if there is others. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a couple here that I gotta bring to you before we move on. There's 3 that I've selected. Okay, the next one that I'm gonna bring to you is number 96, guys. It is a 13.74 carat opal. Look at this. Again, just crazy. I mean, the camera is really not doing this justice at all, as you can imagine. But you get the idea. Crazy opal. Wow. Big size. There she is. This will be pinned very soon. It is 13.74 carats. And will be available for a rock bottom deal. We are going to be moving out of the opal very soon. In fact, we'll make this one the last one, the 13 carat. If anyone wants any others, you can shout out. But there is some crazy Grandidierite coming your way in a moment's time that we're very excited to share with you. And I know that everyone is excited. I've had tons of messages about this next collection, which is something that I think many of us are tuned in for. It is the first time we've ever matched up Grandidierite. When you talk about one of the rarest gemstones in the world, usually, well, one, no one matches them. If they do, you're expected to pay a gigantic premium for those stones. Tonight, that isn't going to be the case. We are going to be working with you. We're going to be incredible deals. I always listen to the feedback from you guys, and just as we saw with the Swiss Blue Topaz, a lot of people say, do you have any match pairs? And obviously with the stone that is as rare as Grandidierite, when you're asking that question, I'm always very hesitant, very reticent to commit to matching pairs live because I want them to match beautifully and perfectly. So I've had my team behind the scenes over the last few weeks matching up these stones, and we are in a position today to offer you match pairs of Grandidierite. We also have solitaires available for you today. It's going to be a very important offering. It is also going to be very limited. It's the sole reason that we haven't done what we traditionally do in opening up the whole catalogue, because we know how competitive this is going to get. I just want to, for anyone that is tuning in perhaps the first time to a gemstone show, and maybe even just to those of you that are experts or know a lot about gemstones, just want to touch on this gem because it is extraordinarily rare. So we're going to go to the National Jeweller to begin with, and they talk about Grandidierite, and they basically say, according to the GIA, gem quality Grandidierite of any fastable size was almost unheard of in the market prior to 2015. Bangkok-based gemstone dealer said that on their website, the ratio of gem quality crystals to rough is about 1 in 10,000. And the company noted that the Tranamora deposit, where the 2014 discovery occurred, has produced only 60 grams or 300 carats of eye clean crystals, right? So this is a gem that has been in existence, like it's been discovered since 1902. It was named then. The gentleman who discovered it, French geologist called Alfred Grandidierite, lived and died and never saw a faceted specimen. He found the mineral, he named the mineral, but it's so rare to find this crystallized that he never saw it. In 2011, a single stone that was discovered in Sri Lanka of 33 points, so a third of a carat, sold for a confirmed price of £50,000 or 50,000 US dollars, which puts it at like $150,000 a carat. That's because it was the first ever faceted stone. In 2014, in the Tranamoro village, or just outside, this major discovery happened. And, okay, it was 1 in 10,000 stones that were facetable. A lot of this material is cabochon or bead grade. They flooded the market with it. Whoever was able to get deals then is probably retired because they've made a fortune. Today, the prices for this material, because it's depleted, are through the absolute roof. And we may be in a position to offer you match pairs for the first time ever tonight. It's always listed and has been for 100 years or more on the most expensive or the rarest gemstones in the world. Forbes puts it as number 12, or where do they put it? Number 3 on their 12 most expensive gemstones in the world. And they listed it like $30,000 or $20,000 per carat. GIA also remarks on this new quality of gem quality Grandidierite in Madagascar, again reaffirming how rare these are. Like they say, a few gem quality stones, including fewer than 10 stones above 1 carat. Although modest, the deposit will provide material for museums. Now, one of the jewelry houses that I always take inspiration from, I think they're, and I'm sure you guys are aware of them, one of the best at what they do in the market is that of Cat Florence. One of the most remarkable jewelry houses in the world. They specialize in the ultra rare, like the ultra fine, the really couture creations. I was looking for like Grandidierite today just to see how the value has changed significantly in the market since the mine being closed or dwindling to its conclusion. And I saw this stone here. This is a Cat Florence Grandidierite in 18 karat yellow gold. Cocktail ring, and it's listed at $14,998. The Grandidierite, just the Grandidierite, is 1.64 carats. That will be from the Tranamoro area, and that is Cat Florence, who have this unbelievable reputation. One of the most couture new high jewelry houses in the world. I'm so excited to bring you our Grandidierite today. It's 1.64 carats, like nearly $15,000. I'm going to start with match pairs. We're going to do crazy, crazy deals. We won't ever do anything like this again. It's taken us 3 weeks to get to this point. We had all of the material with the girls, the team behind the scenes over the last 3 weeks, matching them meticulously. By the way, in 2 different light sources to make sure they match in every lighting condition. This is meticulous. It's the reason, unfortunately, it's so limited. I did say to them, look, we're not going to be generous, we're not going to get carried away. I want them to be traditional match pairs. And I said to and they're very stylish, the girls that work here. I said, look, if you wouldn't be happy with them, we're not putting them out. So this is a collection like never before. We do have solitaires as well at crazy deals for those of you who are interested in getting a solitaire, but everyone's asking for match pairs. Craig, let's show everyone the match pairs that we have here. And I wish you the best of luck. These are the stones. I mean, top gem, faceted, lively, bright, that beautiful teal blue color, 100% natural, Tranamoro mine, and big carat weights, match pairs. The pricing on this material is crazy. I know no one's doing deals like this. Nobody. I'm just going to fly through these deals, and if you get whatever you can, the minute it's pinned, the minute it's available. I'm going to start, no rhyme or reason to it. I'm not saying this is the biggest or smallest. I'm just going to start so we can get through as many of them as we can, because the team have done such a stellar job behind the scenes. I want to bring them to you. Number 92. 92. This is a match pair. Which is absolutely sublime. Now, you saw the exquisite Cat Florence piece, which was obviously 1.64 carats. Each of these Grandidierites, each of them is 1.55 carats. Each one of these is 1.55 carats. Match pair. Are they all oval shapes? They are indeed, yeah. So good luck if this is the one that speaks to you. We're going to get it pinned. It's number 92. Match pair of Grandidierite, absolutely exquisite. Both of them are 1.55 carats. All of these are ovals. Much of the Grandidierite in the market is ovals. I mean, the Cat Florence pieces, all of the match pairs that I have for you today are. That's, you know, the reality. We have some one-of-a-kinds which are unique shapes, but they are kind of museum stones. If we're talking about match pairs, this is it. You're talking over 3 carats in this match pair. Supreme crystal, unbelievable glow, 100% natural. Madagascar and Tranamoro mine opportunity available. Is that right? For both? Guys, are you... I have, like, obviously there is a team here. My partner has priced these. I don't think that's right. But we're going to do it. £195 for over 3 carats of Grandidierite. Good luck. I mean, that's every single match pair should sell out. If that's the kind of pricing we're bringing to you, yeah, there you go. That's Cat Florence, right? It's 1.64 carat Grandidierite. Same mine, same gem. And this is these are 1.55 carats each. Look, that's number 1. We're going to move through these at a rapid pace because you can't go wrong with this collection. Oh my God, guys. Let's go to number 133. These are giant, absolutely huge. Number 133. Good luck. I mean, these are nearly 2 carats in each stone. Nearly 2 carats in each stone, which is wild. I mean, one of them is 2 carats, the other one is 1.95. And I love the fact that, I mean, the team have done an amazing job matching them, as you can clearly see. You know, Craig has done a stellar job with his team, who are, you know, wanting to give you a real close-up depiction, like better than a jeweler's loupe. Any imperfection in these stones, how good they are, how amazing they are. Wait until you see the deal on these, because you're dealing nearly 4 carats here, just under. I call it 4 carats. 3.95 carats, match pair. Just unbelievable opportunities for the collectors that are fast enough today. Remember, the mine is done. The mine is played out. Yeah, £249, crazy deal. Absolutely wild. For 3.95 carats. Should never happen. If you're in the market for everyone's been asking for match pairs, they're here, they're available. Get involved, make them yours. The first 2 are available still. Okay, you know, depending on the size that you want, the matching, whatever. The next match pair that we're going to do is number 98. These are just priced way too low, which is the reason we're going through this at such a pace. Number 98. These again are massive, nearly 2 carats in each stone. And the deal will be ridiculous once again. Look at these. I mean, 1.9 carats. And yeah, both of these together, ridiculous deal. Again, the best part of 4 carats across these 2 stones. If you are looking to acquire legendary Grandidierite, who's doing match pairs? Who's offering match pairs in the current climate, and who's offering them at such a discounted rate? These are wild deals. One of the rarest gemstones on earth. Don't lose sight of that. Just because you know, maybe I bought them to you over the last couple of weeks, and you feel like you may be bored of them or this or that. Moving forward, think you'll be able to count on one hand over the next 5 years the amount of time you get offered Grandidierite. And I don't think there is a time when it will ever be as affordable, and certainly not this grade. The mine is played out. There's no way around that. Again. This opportunity is unique. It's pinned 3.6 carats to 229. Just undeniable legacy deals. If you are looking for a certain size, do let us know. But we desperately want you to get whatever you can in this collector's opportunity. I'm going to go now from those huge pairs to 105. This is about 2.5 carats in the match pair. So each of these, like, you know, over a carat. Absolutely exquisite. There they are. I mean, 2 solitaires. Anyone else, even for me, these should be 2 solitaires. But I listen to you guys. I know that you desperately want match pairs for your earrings, for whatever else you want to create. Well, this is, our team have done the job for you, not paying any premium. And look at those Grandidierite. It doesn't get better than that. It actually doesn't. Like, that is supreme. Clean, open, top color, saturated, vivid, faceted, and obviously matched, and a supreme carat weight. None of these deals should be hanging around. I appreciate that you guys maybe want to see other pieces, but the whole reason that we didn't make the catalogue live, which goes against what we usually do, is because I wanted to give you a chance. I wanted you to see the piece you love. There you go. £195 for that match pair, which is, again, is over 2.5 carats. Wild deals. Wild deals. Let me go through these some more. Let's go to number 91. Again, we're sitting at around this kind of size range, maybe a little bit smaller. Over a carat in each ear. Here they are. This is number 91 now. Different proposition. Super gemmy. Really transparent. Fine gem quality. Match pairs of Tranamoro Mine. Natural Grandidierite. This is the showcase that many of us were excited about. The reason we want to be quite quick on this showcase is because we know how incredible the deals are. Good luck to every one of you. So we're going to get this one pinned. It's number 91. Just over a carat in each of these stones. And it's going to be another crazy deal. So, which ones? Okay. Okay. The pair of Grandidierite is just sold. Congratulations to the collector that got those. It was number 105, which is a deal for Melinda. Congratulations, Melinda. So that is some of the match pairs. Let's go through now to some singles. And share some of these exquisite stones with you. The other £195, so the last pair are now pinned. If you want to take them, get involved and check out. So again, you look to the likes of the big jewelry houses, the big players. And obviously you look at that Grandidierite, Cat Florence, and you go, okay, it's an 18 karat gold, sure. It's got some diamonds, yeah. How big is that Grandidierite? It's 1.64 carats. Okay, let me show you my Grandidierite from the same mine, the Tranamoro district in Madagascar. I tell you what, like, you want to spend 15 grand, go for it. But the deals I'm about to do today are crazy. Okay, I'm going to start with number 128, Craig. Number 128 is nearly 2 carats. So it's larger than that stone that we just showed you in 18 karat gold. It's nearly 2 carats in a Grandidierite. Now, most cutters would cut this at 2 carats. But our instructions, as always, to our cutters, whether they are in Bangkok, whether they're in Jaipur, is just cut me the most beautiful stone. We don't care about the carat weight. We want the optimal stone because that's the stone I want to carry my name. That's the stone I want collectors to associate me with. So we could have made this maybe 2.2, 2.4 carats. But I said, just whatever it is, just make sure it's beautiful. This one here, they've done just that. That with a single row of diamonds around it, 18 karat gold, platinum, satin, white gold, whatever you want to do. It's a big stone. It is number 128. And you're going to see a crazy deal on this. I can promise you that. But it is the first to check out. It's a one-of-a-kind piece. It's a one-of-a-kind Tranamoro Mine Grandidierite. There it is. It's £119, 119. I'm not even going to talk about it. Like, that's the deal on the Grandidierite. I mean, no one's taking you that close to that Grandidierite. Look how close you are to that stone. Look at the 360-degree angle. It's natural, and it's a £119. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, the next deal, 114, Craig. Let's jump up. Let's go 3 carats. 3 carats, 114. This is the stone. Okay, who's getting that? It's a 3 carat monster. Over 3 carats, by the way. Again, really strange carat weight, 3.05, because again, we're saying to our cutters, we just want the most beautiful stone. And my God, this looks like a Paraiba tourmaline. It's even rarer. It is a Grandidierite, one of the rarest gemstones on earth. Absolute pinnacle grade. And available, I mean, less than, what did they say? Less than 3, no, it was less than that. Let me find out the exact numbers. Yeah, less than 300 carats of eye clean material at the bottom there, ever from this deposit. This is 3 carats. 3 carats of Tranamora mine Grandidierite. You know, regardless, they talk about how very few stones, including fewer than 10 stones above 1 carat. This is 3 carats. I'll show the 3 carat in the hand SS, of course. It's listed, it's £189. It's a crazy deal. But I will show it in the hand for you. There you go. I mean, it's 3 carats, 3.05 Grandidierite for £189. I'm going to put it to one side, it's pinned. It's going to find a home right now. Well done to anyone who's successful on that. I'm going to put it in the tweezers as well, just so you can get a nice shot of this. £189. You add a 0 to this, and it's a crazy deal. But when you're talking about the deal that we're making available right now, it's just wild. Look at that. Super clean, super gemmy, 3 carats plus. Wow. Big solitaire. Good luck. Let me show you again up close and personal in that daylight simulation. That's the stone. No problem SS. So that is the 3 carater. Let me know if there's any particular sizes you're in the market for. We've got, you know, everything ranging from your kind of 1 carat up to your, you know, your 3 carat stones. We do have some larger as well, but you know, we absolutely want to bring you the stones that you want to own. Okay, I've got one here, number 76. It's 1.5 carats, but the quality of this stone blows me away. I mean, all of these, look at the numbers, shout one out, we'll find it for you, and you'll see the deal. But this one here is number 76, and I'm going to show it you again, like in the tweezers. Wow, yeah. Natural Grandidierite. Crazy deal. Wow. And there it is up close and personal. 1.5 carats, it is number 76. We will get it pinned. Thank you, Jan. Appreciate that. You know, take your pick. Check one out if you wish. This is the one that we've just shown up close. The one that's on your screen is 1.5 carats. Almost like the Goldilocks size in my opinion. It's over the carat, it's not too big, it's beautiful, it's absolute perfect cutting, and it's £99. Who's bringing you, I mean, let's not forget, this is 1.64 carats. And let me show you my 1.5 carat stone. £99, same mine, same stone. Which one would you prefer? You tell me. Yeah. So again, we're not going to spend too long on these incredible deals. The deals are wild. It's the last time we're bringing you our Grandidirites. We had the team match them up. We've also got the solitaires to one side. If there is any particular ones where we keep showing you the grid with the numbers, if there's any one you want, we'll find it. We'll get it to you. And look, this is your last chance to get a dream Grandidierite. No jeweler in the world takes you this close to their stones. You know, no one's pricing at these kind of deals. If you know, this is the ultimate collector's opportunity for sure. These are unbelievable opportunities. Also, you know, message in, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know what you're excited by. Let me know if you're excited to see the Polky Diamonds, which are coming up very soon with Sabrina, which we've worked very hard on. Please join our WhatsApp group, our community chat, because we posted some great content in there that relates to the Polky Diamonds, which I think all of us are excited by. A lot of debate going on about, you know, which is everyone's favorite design. They're extraordinarily rare and very high grade. But right now we are committed to bringing you these crazy deals on the Grandidirites. And if there's one that takes your fancy, shout out the number, put it in the chat, and we'll get it for you, show it you on the hand, show you around it, and give you an incredible deal. And they range in size from like your 1 carat mark all the way up to 3 carats. That is, you know, what we want to bring to you. And we've got some 2 carats as well, just to give you an idea. Other than sizes, what's the difference between these Grandidirites and those from the last show? So sizes and the pairing. So we've never bought match pairs before, AC, and I always am reticent to kind of match them live because obviously I'm putting my reputation to it. These single stones we didn't share last time. We focused on different stones. So we're bringing these for the first and last time, and also we've matched them up for the first time ever as well. M says, can I see 126 and 128, please? Of course. 126. And let me find 128. This is 126, which is 2.15 carats. Oh my God, it's a really good star. There you go. So this is number 126. 128 was the first one we showed. To you, which was 1.9 carats. This is 2.15. And again, I'll show you what it looks like in that daylight recording so you can see it. There you go. This is 126. So this is a larger stone than the 128. I'll put them side by side so you can get an idea as well. We have pinned 128. It was the first one that I picked. But I will show them side by side so you can get a fair comparison. There they are. So this is 126, which is the one that we just showed the recording of, and this is 128. So we get this pinned for you. It is pinned. It's £139. Again, I'll show you the 126 in the recording. There it is. And hopefully that will make your mind up. M says, yes, please. Which is great. Yeah, again, AC, you're saying other than sizes, what's the difference between... Well, all the Grandidirites in the market come from this mine. So every Grandidirite you see on the market is the same as last time because it's the only place that's ever produced facet grade Grandidierite. So I hope that helps you, AC. Obviously, as you pointed out, it's the sizes, obviously the deals as well, which are absolutely crazy. So if one of those speaks to you, M, let me know, and hopefully you get that deal over the line. I'm now going to show you some of the incredible stones that we've got coming up with Sabrina next week or the week after, which is those beautiful Polky Diamonds. And I'm only going to tease you, but just so you guys know, this is one of the solitaire Polkies, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's a natural Mughal cut Polky diamond in 18 karat gold with the unique Parisian oxidization around the diamond as well. Wow. You can see the size of that diamond. Look at the clarity of it, the glow. It's a phenomenal piece. I'm going to put it on the finger as well, so you can get an idea of what that kind of looks like. Magnificent. So that is coming up next week with Sabrina, but I'll show you what everyone's favorite seems to be of these if I can. And let me know, if you're excited to get your hands on these natural Polki diamonds, which we've been working on for an extraordinarily long time. This one, wow, thank you. And until what time are you on? Yeah, about another half an hour, Anna. About another half an hour, around 6 p.m. 126. 126 is the 2+ carat. Just so you know. This is everyone's favorite. Wow, those are natural Polki diamonds. Every single one unique, everyone bespoke. I'm going to put it on the finger as well so you can get an idea of what that looks like. Wow. These are natural, beautiful diamonds that we are going to be bringing to you with Sabrina very soon. We've been working on for a long time with a family that has been working with Polki for over 100 years. So very excited. Just wanted to give you a sneak peek of the collection. So hopefully you get excited about that. I'm going to come back to the 126 and 128 for the collectors. I think you're kind of deciding between those. So just to give you the clear instructions, 126 is the 2+ carat. 128 is the 1.9 carat. Again, I can show them side by side if that helps. Let me know. So yeah, 126 is 2.15 carats. It's the, I'll show you. No, 126 is 2.15 carats. Yeah. So again, I'll put them side by side so you can see. And no problem, Em. Again, I'll show you so you can get a clearer idea of what we're talking about. So in this instance, the 128 is this one, which is 1.9 carats, and 126 is this one, which is just over 2. So if you're looking to make a decision, let us know. To answer your question, Anna, we're going to be here for about another 25 minutes, 20 minutes. We're bringing you these exquisite Grandidierite opportunities. We'd love you guys to get them into your collection, but it is completely up to you. And we'd love to help you acquire your piece. Oh, Em's checking out. Which one did you go for, Em? I guess we'll find out in a moment, but congratulations to you. And to anyone else tuning in, let me know what kind of size Grandidierite you're looking for. That will really help inform, what I bring to you. Are you looking for, under a carat? Are you looking for around a carat? Are you looking for 2 carats? Are you looking more towards the 3 carat range? If there is a specific size that you're into, then we're going to do our absolute best to find it for you, because we have a limited amount of time left on this showcase, and we want to spend it in the best way that we can. Oh, love this community. Jan's there saying congratulations to Em, which is very unique, I think, for collectors, that we're all supporting one another, and I'm here for it. I love it. So let us know if there's any of these that you want to get. SS, you're looking for other shapes than oval, then we as I said, we do have other shapes, but they will be at a different price point. They're the larger stones. If you're interested, I can share those with you, but they will be a lot more considered. Most Grandidierite, I'm sure you already know, in the market are going to be ovals. That is the harsh truth because of the crystal structure of these. And SS is also celebrating alongside UM, which I love. So well done. So SS, if you're looking for a different size and you're happy to step out of this budget, then we can find it for you. You know, for instance, I have, let me find you a cushion cut. Okay, let me see. Yeah, a pear cut. So this one that I'm going to show to you is large. You said you wanted a pair, so I do have a pair here, but obviously it will be elevated, but it's GRA005, Clive, if we can get that on the screen to show everyone up close. It's a big stone. It's a big stone. And you also say you may want a cushion and you're looking for squarish ones too. This is the pair. It's almost like a geometric pair, but it is big. So this is GRA005. I'll find you a cushion, and you want a square cut as well. So I do have a square cut. And I'll find you a cushion as well. We will get this one pinned for you very soon. And then obviously it is over to you. But yeah, I love this one, but it is large. It's going to be double figures carat weight. Big stone. I'm going to try and just, there it is, 20 carats. 20 carats. £1,200 just over. You know, for the value proposition, it's insane, but I understand if it's kind of without your budget. Just to show you the kind of translucency of these stones, you know, with the torch, you really see that these are not opaque. I mean, they are super gemmy, super gemmy. So this is over 20 carats, it's pinned. An exceptional opportunity, but I understand if it's out of the price point. I've got another stone that I'm going to share with you right now. So I'll put this one back. Let me know, SS, if it speaks to you. Yeah, I'm more just dabbing in style preferences for jewellery, dainty or elegant instead of big, so large size are not that tempting usually for me. Oh, thank you, SS. Okay, well, I'm going to see what we can find for you in a different shape to an oval. I've got a cushion cut. It's a GRA 027, Clive. Again, I'll show this on the hand. This might be up your street. It is large. It's impressive. Look at that. Something's just sold. Yeah. Large cushion cut. Wow. And again, wait until you get the light behind this. You'll see just the quality of this stone. Look at that. Just to show you the sparkle, the translucency, the transparency. Just super fine grade for the size. We will get this one pinned. It is you know, GRA 027. Wow. So GRA 027 is going to get pinned. Again, it's going to be a big carat weight. You know, let us know what you think. Big stone. Love that. Again, if this is maybe not the right piece for you, do let us know. But it's GRA027. I know Jasper's just working to get that pinned, and we appreciate it. And maybe, you know, you might find it working for you. I really do hope so. You know, I'm trying to find maybe something else that might fit your budget, or you know, what the kind of style look that you're going for. But this might be, in my opinion, maybe the best option. Because I know that you don't want the oval. So this cushion, oh, there is, you know, this 360 recording of it as well, which really speaks volumes. Remember, we are nearing the end of this show, guys. So if there's anything that we can help you with, do let us know. Remember, the Grandidierites, the match pairs, the solitaires, the more dainty kind of ovals, but I mean, say dainty, they're, you know, 2+ carats, 3 carat stones, absolutely exceptional. As well as the crazy Swiss blue topaz, which is just off the chart, in my opinion, for the value for money or the bang for your buck. This one still is to be pinned, but it's not far off, and it will be there. The minute it is, if it speaks to you, if you're interested by it, then make sure you get involved. One of the Grandidierites has just sold as well. It's number 126. That's M. They got that. Well done. And again, S, we are we're just going to get this one pinned for S, GRA027, and then we'll move. Oh, it's pinned. It's pinned. It's just not showing on mine. Swiss blue topaz has just gone as well. Somehow. Okay, so hopefully that's been pinned. It's not showing on mine. It's just the pear cut that's showing, but hopefully this one, yeah, it is pinned. Mine's delayed. I believe another Swiss blue topaz just sold. Which one number? 28. Let me find that and put it to one side for the collector who got it. Thrilled for you. I just want to see which one it is. I'm kind of nosy now. Oh, yes, the pear cut. It's the crazy pear cut Swiss blue. It's this one. I have an inkling to who got this. And if it was you, then I'm thrilled. I think it's the collector that maybe has got another one and they want to match the pair. I won't say any names, just in case you want to remain private, but that's that. Should we revisit some of the Swiss blue for the final part of this show? Or do we stay with the Grandidierites? You guys let us know. Morganite. Yeah, okay. We're going to show you an incredible collection of Morganite. This is Madagascan material, which is the original deposit, discovered by George Frederick Guns of Tiffany & Co. Over 100 years ago. It was financed by JP Morgan, which is where it gets its name. And this is the material that is the gold standard again. It's that pure, pristine pink. Over the years, because this was mined out so quickly, the market migrated to the Brazilian material, which is plentiful. It was more of an orange color, more of a salmon color. But you know, the gemological reality is Morganite is the gemological term for pink beryl, the pink emerald. It should be pink. And we have, for the remaining very small portion of this show, we're going to be bringing you some original mine, Madagascan Tiffany pink Morganite. And I'm just going to be cherry picking my favorite stones. Number 67 is where I'm going to begin. Look at this oval. I mean, baby pink. Absolutely sublime. I'm going to take it out if I can, Clive. Sorry. Yeah, I'll give you 1 second. But again, really, really fine, clean material. The glass windows reacting with the light. So in a moment, I'm going to take it out. The number on this one is 67. 67. And we're going to show that. There we go. Look at that. I mean, the case is doing it no justice at all. We're going to put this on my hand so I can really show you around. This is a supreme stone. It looks like a kunzite. It's so pink and so bright. I've not seen Morganite look like this. Look at that. Okay, we're going to get this pinned. If you're in the market for a significant, beautiful, 5 carat, pure pink, I mean ballerina pink Morganite, this is it. A really unique cutting, fancy cutting, elongated oval. There she is. This is going to be the one that you hopefully get involved in. 5 carats just over, and a crazy deal coming your way. Thank you, SS. Appreciate it. We're working on it. I mean, I did show you the polkies, which I think many of us are transfixed by. Remember, please join our WhatsApp community chat group. I try not to spam it. I don't want to annoy you guys, but when there is something of note that I want to share with you, we'll drop it in there, which is where we've been showcasing some of the incredible showcases that are coming up over the next couple of weeks. This Morganite is a one of a kind. It's a 5 carat jewel. It is that elongated, beautiful, kind of feminine cut. And for me, it would make such a beautiful, daring drop-shaped pendant because of the shape of this, but also an amazing, understated, but yet there still has some drama to it, right-hand ring or solitaire ring. If this is something that speaks to you, get ready to take advantage. It will be pinned momentarily as we near the end of this show. We are bringing you these exquisite pink Morganites. So bear with us. And I'll show you some of the other Morganites that we've got coming up as well. If you're looking for a different size or a different shape, maybe this will help you and you can call out a number. So we do have, I had a collector message in earlier saying that they were looking to do a mismatched pair of like blue and pink. We've also done that with Santa Maria Aquamarine and Madagascar Pink Morganite. I'm going to move to those in a moment, which I think are going to be heavily popular with our collectors. They are mismatched pairs, which is the first showcase we ever brought to you was mismatched pairs, and it's taken us this long to replicate anything of the like. This here will be pinned very soon. And it is the 5 carat star. So good luck if you want to own that. Let me see about these mismatched pairs that we have. Yeah. Okay. The minute that's pinned, I'll move through onto the mismatched pairs so you can get an idea of what we're looking to achieve here. Look at what we're trying to do. So I believe it is pinned. I'm just logging back in because I lost the feed. So let me get back in so I can join you guys. Okay. Apologies. Okay, the next piece that we're going to move on to whilst that loads is number 89, guys. It is the mismatched pair. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's the inspiration is there immediately. Like the beautiful baby pink with the pastel shade of aquamarine blue. You can see them here. Absolutely perfect cutting. Oh yeah, I'm back now. Apologies, Anna. Apology, guys. Mine was lagging, so I didn't have any of the pin pieces. So mine's running behind. So now I'm up to date. This mismatch pair is going to be live in a moment's time. Sorry, Jasper. Do you have Alexandrite? Would like to combine with opal? Not currently, but we are looking. We're always in the market for Alexandrite, and I'm sure we can get some for you. You want to see lot 69, Melanie? I will get that to you. In fact, that will be next. Oh yeah, I was missing all these messages. Okay, right, we're back. So we're going to get these pinned. They are pinned. 3.55 carats, absolutely exceptional. And someone wants to see number 69 coming up, which will be next. Jamie, yeah, we're going to grab it. I would absolutely jump all over these. These are 699. It's a natural pink Madagascar morganite and an exceptional saturated Santa Maria aquamarine, which is just absolutely outrageous. Thank you guys for shouting out the numbers. It really helps to get your requests in. I'm going to show them like this, if it helps. So you can kind of see, I mean, the light doesn't do these justice, but just to give you an idea of the colours here. And if I just shade the light ever so slightly, you can get maybe a truer depiction of what these look like. But we'll show you the recording again because it doesn't do it justice. Maybe I'll show you on the hand. Okay, here we go. There they are. SS says, oh, I love it. I think like with your, you have like this style SS, you're talking about the design inspirations. Hopefully this is something maybe you might be drawn to. The mismatch pairs, which are very difficult to do because you've got to cut them both the exact same dimensions. And of course, if we get a collection of Alexandrite for you guys, we will put it in the community group chat. So join our WhatsApp community group because we'd love to hear from you. But that is a phenomenal deal. We're going to get 69 for the collector who asked about it a moment ago. We've got it. Okay. Oh my God, yeah. Round brilliant cut morganite. Number 69, Clive. It is a round brilliant cut morganite. 2 carats. And again, it's going to come in at 1.94 carats. That's because it'd be very easy to cut this at 2 carats. But as I always say, we cut for beauty. Yes, so SS says, is the aquamarine compared to the blue topaz, is the colour lighter? Yep. The London blue topaz, I've never seen the Swiss blue topaz from Maran Bayer, I've never seen a colour like it. So yeah, the aquamarine is going to be pale by comparison. SS says, yes, Alexandrite. This, for the collector who asked about it, this is one of my personal favourites. A round brilliant cut. Next level, natural, bright pink morganite. Love it. So it is pinned. It's available for $3.99, and I'll try and give you an idea of this on the hand so you can get an idea of the sparkle and the return of light. Look at that. Yeah. And again, just like I always say, we take you as close as we can to show you all the way around these pieces. So there we are, up close and personal. Yeah, an unbelievable opportunity. And of course, SS, we're going to get that to you next, which is lot number 86. So these are 2, well, they're Asher cuts essentially. But they are Asher cut morganites, number 86. Talk about hallway of mirrors effect. Now this is going to be a premium. Always with an Asher cut, you're going to get a premium. You need loop clean quality. But number 86, matched. Well, yeah, like it's mother and child, isn't it? It's like the larger one and the smaller one. It's pinned. It's $5.99, and it is on your screen. It's a remarkable deal. Okay, you want to see the 13 and 23 carat. Of course, I can do that. This is Melanie. I'm going to get those to you. 13 and 23 carat. 23 and 13, I've got them. So I'm going to leave the Ashokuts with you. Hopefully you can make a decision. Melanie, I'm going to show these two now side by side. They have already been pinned. And they are just absolutely crazy. And M, I'm going to get you 92 as well, don't worry about that. But these are the two Swiss Blue Topaz for Melanie. There you go. Hopefully that helps, Melanie. They are huge, loop clean, and yeah, SS, I'd go for those Ashokuts if you can. There's the two exquisite topaz, 23 carats obviously at the top, 13 carats at the bottom. Crazy, crazy good. So, if only it was blue. I know, SS, not a fan of pink. Okay. And M, I'm going to get lot 92, don't worry about that. So, I'm going to put these two back. Hopefully that helps you make a decision, Melanie. And then I'm going to show lot 92. The numbers are on the Swiss Blue. Number 48 and number 43 on the two Swiss Blue Topaz. No problem, Melanie. It is entirely your decision, you know, whether you want the 13 or the 23, but that you can see the consistency and the quality. What's the skew for the topaz, please? They've already been pinned, I believe, Jasper, but we can get those for you. And we're going to go quickly to lot 92, which is the pair on screen right now. And I'll show them very quickly, side by side. So you can see these two ovals. And this is M. There you go. And obviously the colour washes these out, but there you go. And this is a match pair of pink morganite. It's absolutely exceptional. And again, there they are in the daylight recording. Any more requests, do let us know, but we're going to be wrapping up things very soon. So if there's anything that we've missed or anything that you want to get a deal on, do let us know, and we'll be more than happy to make that happen for you. So we've shown you the incredible Grandidierite, like the match pairs, the solitaires. Obviously, you've seen the incredible opals. We've shown you the morganite and the crazy quality Swiss Blue Topaz that we acquired from our time in Idar Oberstein from a team that worked with the original Maranbai deposit. I've not seen anything like it. It's like an electric swimming pool, neon blue. They call it Ostro Blue. No problem. Hope that can help you make an informed decision. We're nearing, unfortunately, the very end of this show, and it's been wonderful again. I'm going to try, whilst you're tuned in, to give you a heads up, because I saw Sabrina in the chat as well, on the wonderful Polki diamonds that we have been working on for literally, well, as a team, we have been working on these for literally a year. This is my favourite. So this here is a solitaire Polki. 18 karat gold, massive size. I'm going to put it on the hand as well, just so you can get an idea of the size of this. That's a natural, pristine, top grade diamond. And then I'm going to show you what, in the community group, what it seems to be everyone's favorite Polki design. All of them are extraordinarily unique, and it kind of, proved by this design, and you'll see it now. Again, 18 karat gold, but look at the quality of these. Wow. So these are the natural Polki diamonds we've got coming up with Sabrina very soon. I'm going to put it on the hand so you can get an idea for the look on this cascade. Wow. Just every single diamond unique, all the same grade though, and they're massive, such huge sizes. So no one does diamonds like this. It is a time-honored tradition in India. It was done for the Maharajas, the Mughals, and is still kept alive today by some very incredible teams. And we are bringing you this collection in the coming week with the wonderful Sabrina, and I'm hoping that all of you can join us for that. We are obviously going to be posting about it in the community group chat on WhatsApp, so again, please do join that, because I don't want you to miss anything, because this can be a one-time event, one-time airing of this very limited, incredible collection. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything going back through the chat. It seems that we are, nearing the end of this showcase. If there is anything that we can help you with, please, put it in the chat now, and we'll do our absolute best to get a deal for you, or to get you that piece so you can see it. But if there isn't anything else, then we're probably going to cut this show at this point. In preparation for the amazing shows that I know Luxury Promise have got coming up for you. And we also have the most incredible showcase, as you know, with Sabrina coming up very soon. Join our community WhatsApp group. I want to say thank you to Jasper behind the scenes, Clive and Jimmy, done an incredible job behind the scenes. Thank you to every single one of you for joining us, and for keeping us company with the chat. We absolutely love it, and we will see you all next time. Take care.